Good morning, guys. Hope everybody is having a really nice day. Today's video is going to be real short and sweet, and it's kind of an awkward video. I don't really know how to even word the video because, as you guys know, I've kind of gone back to my minimalist roots, and I'm no longer kind of pushing the perfume agenda. Not that I was ever pushing it, but like that was my main passion for a while there. I was just obsessed with fragrance, and I was down this fragrance pathway, and it seemed like everything I did on my channel was about perfume. And just as we all are individual people with other loves and hobbies and everything else, perfume is just, honestly, I'm so tired of talking about it. I'm so tired of talking about it. And I'm not in a space where I want to share new perfumes every month and share the latest and the greatest and receive a bunch of perfumes. I'm just not there. I don't want to receive any more perfumes. Unless it's like a new release from a company or something and I get it through PR and, once in a while, not a big deal. But I don't want it to be the way it was before. So I'm just going to have like a genuine conversation with you guys. I'm basically just sitting here having my morning coffee at the moment. And I'm just going to be super honest and super transparent with you guys. So as many of you know, or as I've talked about before, I am in contract with Fragrance Buy until the end of the year. So I will be receiving perfumes every month until the end of the year. And there's not really much I can do about that because the contract is already dealt with. And I have agreed to do a haul video for them every month for the year. So they send me perfumes every month, a couple perfumes, 2 or 3. And sometimes I choose, sometimes they choose. But like I said, I no longer want to receive perfumes, and I am not trying to push people to buy perfumes. So when I receive these perfumes, I'm going to give them away. That is the only way that I can mitigate it. That's the only way that I can make it make sense. Hashtag make it make sense. Because I'm going to get the perfumes, but I don't want them. And I'm not trying to add more perfumes into my collection. And so in order to make this kind of fun for me or some value for me or exciting for me, to be able to give perfumes away to my audience is really exciting and makes me happy because I know there's lots of people out there who would love to get a free fragrance. And it's also good for you guys because you have a chance to win a free perfume if you like. So the 2 perfumes that I will be sharing in today's video, I will do a little clip talking about those perfumes. The perfumes, however, are going to be free. If anybody wants them, all you have to do is write me on Instagram or email me. Please be aware that whenever people do these giveaway videos, there is always some person out there who decides they're going to try to scam people. So please never click on links in the comment section. I will never ask you for personal information. I will never ask you to click on a link. The only thing that I ask if you win these perfumes is that you pay the shipping, and you have to be in Canada or the US, not overseas. So it'll be about $15 shipping. The perfumes are yours for free. And that's that. But I will never contact you and ask you for information. And I'm just going to do it on a first come, first serve kind of basis. I'm not going to do any contests because, like I said, whenever people see these contests, first of all, it's like a lot of hoopla. You know what I mean? I kind of just want them to go to a good home. And also then you have these people trying to take advantage of a contest or giveaway and trying to scam people. So I don't want that. I just want them to go. So first come, first serve, write me via Instagram is probably the best way over on my Instagram. But I will go through these perfumes because I'm sure there's still people out there who are interested in hearing my thoughts on these perfumes, and they are good perfumes. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that my passion is no longer there when it comes to where I'm at in my life. I'm honestly so much more passionate at the moment about skincare, self-care. I recently started using tretinoin. I'm about 2.25 months through tretinoin use. I'm seeing some really good changes. I'm going to be doing videos coming up about the skincare products that are working for me, things that have been holy grails. I'm going to show before, during, and after photos, the irritation that I had when I first started, why I think I had that irritation, what I could have done differently or should have done differently, and just other things like that. Favorite sunscreens, favorite moisturizers. That's kind of where my passion is now, and I feel like that's so much more in tune with and in alignment with me as a person. We're all human. We all have skin, so it's something we all can relate to. It's something that's going to obviously be a long-term thing, like a lifelong thing, is looking after myself, looking after my skin. So it's not like it's just a passing phase where I'm obsessed with something for a while, like perfume, and then it kind of passes. That's really about it, you guys. It's always such a struggle for me. Today's the last day though, I have to get the video up today, but it's always a struggle for me to think about, okay, how am I going to do this perfume video because I just am not there anymore. And I want to be totally transparent with you guys. Like, I don't know of any other channel that's going to give away all their PR. It just seems crazy, but it is what it is, right? Like, I'm trying to get back down to my minimalist roots, and that just, it makes me feel like, when in your gut when something is not right. The whole receiving perfumes every month thing does not sit well in my gut. Like, it feels like there's just this disconnect. It feels like I'm pushing against a wall. And so, yeah, the only way to make it make sense is to give away what I receive. That's what I'm going to do until the end of the year. And I'm sure they probably won't want to work with me again because maybe this isn't the best form of advertising, or maybe it's wonderful advertising. I don't know. Okay, you guys. So that being said, I do want to share a little story before I get into the perfumes. And it's an example of how I truly do support the company. It's not that I don't support the company or promote them to people. Last night, my mom was here. She said that she saw the perfume Red Door at our local Shoppers Drug Mart. And that's a perfume she used to wear all the time. She loved it. And she said it was really expensive. She said, but I kind of told my husband that maybe for Christmas or something, if you want to get me a gift, get me Red Door. I told her, I said, Mom, please do not pay full price. I was like, did you know you can get these perfumes for like half price or less? And I showed her Fragrance Buy. I said, look, like, it's $20 instead of $65. Please don't pay full price, or $100, whatever they're charging. And she kind of looked at me with a side eye, like, yeah, but is that legit? Like, I don't know about this. It's just easier for me to buy here. And I said, no, Mom, seriously. I was like, trust me. I said, I work with this company. Like, it's legit. I've gotten so many perfumes from them. They're cheap. And I showed her the perfume she wanted, and it was $25 instead of like $75. So I don't want people to think like, oh, she's a hypocrite because she doesn't support the company. That's not it at all. Like, as you guys know, I've been shopping from Fragrance Buy for years. I love Fragrance Buy. If I ever want to buy a perfume, they're the first place I look. Sometimes they don't have what I'm looking for, but they are the first place I look because it's local to me. I live in Canada and they got great prices. So I just wanted to share that little story. It was kind of cute. And I did end up ordering my mom a small bottle of that fragrance. So anyway, story time is up. I'm done having my coffee now. Let's get into these fragrances real quick. And don't forget, if you guys want them, please just message me on Instagram and tell me, and they are yours. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, guys. So the first fragrance that I'm going to be giving away in this video is Fame from Paco Rabanne. So Paco Rabanne is a fragrance company that I'm not in love with a lot of their fragrances. A lot of them are just too bold and too loud and just really not my cup of tea. Actually, both fragrances in today's video are from Paco Rabanne. So this is actually a really nice scent. And this is one that I actually suggested was sent to me because it is such a beautiful scent. The only thing I don't like about it is the bottle. And it is a little bit kind of on the louder, younger side, I would say. This is not like a super mature, sophisticated smelling perfume. It's not like something like Chanel Gabrielle Essence or Mon Guerlain, where they're very classy, feminine, sophisticated scents. This is definitely a little bit more young, fun, fruity. I just wish that the bottle was not the way the bottle is. The bottle to me is extremely tacky, not something I would want sitting on my dresser, not something I would want sitting on a perfume tray. I just don't like the way the bottle looks. So this perfume came out, I think, last year, and the notes that you have in here are mango, bergamot, jasmine, olibanum, vanilla, and sandalwood. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a spray. So this is actually a very, very likable, pretty, fruity summertime scent. Lots of vanilla, definitely smells pretty tropical. It is pretty potent though. It's a really beautiful scent. It's a beautiful, perfect for summer scent. I wouldn't have pegged this as being a summertime scent when I first smelled it because it is pretty strong, and to me it almost smells a little bit like nighttime. It's kind of like a nighttime going out sexy, but you could also wear it during the daytime. And actually what kind of sparked my interest in this fragrance was when I was actually at Shoppers Drug Mart the other day and a girl walked by me and she smelled really good. And I said, oh my gosh, you smell really nice. What are you wearing? And she told me she sprayed a few different perfumes over in the perfume section, and one of them was this one. It's fruity. It's vanilla. It has a depth to it. It's pretty potent. I have tried this on skin. The longevity is pretty good. It has a really nice sillage. Yeah, overall, this is a really, really nice fragrance. I just really wish that the bottle... I don't understand the bottle. We'll just put it that way. I just don't understand the bottle. It is not my aesthetic, but the perfume itself is really, really nice. I would say it's a great option for if you just want something undeniably like feminine, flirty, fruity, and vanilla. Yeah, really can't fault it. And it almost smells to me like there's like coconut or something in it. It has that kind of coconutty, tropical kind of vibe to it. But yeah, that is really my thoughts on Fame. Not much else to say about it. Beautiful perfume, just really don't like the packaging. All right, you guys, the next fragrance is another one from Paco Rabanne, and this is Lady Million Royale, or Lady Million Royal. Lady Million Royale. So this one I actually didn't mind in the store. It's very potent, and to me, it smells a little bit similar to Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal or Scandal. So that was the very first perfume that this one kind of reminded me of. It was a little bit like Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal. I swear that there's honey in here. I smell honey, although when you look on the notes, honey is not listed. So I think there's actually, a lot more notes in here than what's listed on Fragrantica, but on Fragrantica they have pomegranate, white flowers, and woody notes. Definitely get the white flowers. I smell tuberose in here. I smell jasmine. It's a very potent, very heady, very sexy white floral, but to me it also smells like there's honey in there. It kind of smells like Lady Million meets Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal. That's what it's giving. It has better performance than Fame. It's bolder and longer lasting. This one definitely to me smells like a night out perfume, kind of like a clubby night out, dressing up in a really cute dress, going out to a lounge or a club with your friends. That's what this one gives me. And I do think that a lot of the Paco Rabanne perfumes kind of lean that direction, with the exception of Olympia. Olympia is actually one of my favorite perfumes, but even that one is kind of obnoxious in a sense, for lack of a better word. I love Olympia, don't get me wrong. I don't think it makes you seem obnoxious if you wear it. It's just that that's kind of the vibe that Paco Rabanne has, is like, hey, I'm here, I'm loud, I'm bold, and I'm here, and pay attention to me. That's kind of what Paco Rabanne says. So yeah, Lady Million Royal, let's go ahead and give it a spray. Now this one's pretty potent, so I don't want to spray too much. It's very pretty. I think I for sure smell tuberose in here. I feel like tuberose and jasmine. Oh, it's very strong though, you guys. Like, if anything is going to give you a headache between these two perfumes, it's this one. And that's one thing that I have to admit about a lot of the Paco Rabanne fragrances, especially the Lady Million range. I do get a bit of a headache from them, whereas Fame I did not find headache inducing, even though it was still very potent and loud and strong. This one definitely is headachy for me, but sometimes tuberose can do that and sometimes honey can do it, which is why I say I can't believe that there's not honey written in the notes, because this does to me the same thing that Scandal does to me. I like Scandal. Scandal's beautiful. Again, it is a white floral, very sexy nighttime honey fragrance. But for some reason, yeah, honey and those really strong, potent, heady white florals can really be very headache inducing for me. So this is a really sexy perfume. It's a very feminine perfume. It's super sexy, definitely falls in that sexy nighttime category as well. Although I think that Fame is more daytime summer and even goes more in a beachy vibe, I would argue. Whereas Lady Million Royal is definitely more of that nighttime perfume, and I think you could wear this all year round. So this one has really good performance. If this is your type of perfume, you will not be disappointed because it does have fantastic performance. This one is not for me. Kind of cute packaging, but if you like strong, sexy, bold, feminine fragrances, those feminine floral fragrances, then this one might be for you. So that is Lady Million Royale. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my short and sweet thoughts on these fragrances, and I hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Bye for now.